The following live stream is a special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
Hi, I'm Joel Montes, director of the Wildcat Pride Pep Band.
And you're watching the Wildcat Network!
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby!
Hey, she hit the buzzer meter! And what was that?
Way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sounds right, boy.
For three, gets that one to go in! Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet!
This is a recording.
Guess what? Oh, my sound's not. Guess what, everybody? We're back! Welcome to Haven High School! Home of the Roaring Wildcats! Oh, my goodness, it's a little loud in here. I don't know if I can hear myself or not, but welcome to Sub-State 2021 right here on the Wildcat Network. Oh man, and what a wonderful time here. And we've got, of course, the rundown. I don't know, Garrett, can you hear me very well at all? Oh, okay. All right, then I guess it's just me. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the rundown here tonight. We've got Mallory Miller. She's running the sideline camera. You're taking a look at the sideline camera right now. Then we've got Joshua Clotfelter. He's running the main camera here, and that's a look from that camera right there. Of course, you're sitting right here with the usual suspects, myself, Paul Clements, and Garrett Reese. Garrett, how you doing tonight?
Ready to get going. A little nervous, but I'm ready to get going.
Oh man, and I think we all are here tonight. I think my mask may be muffling me a little bit. But it is Sub-State night. First round. Tonight is the guys. Last night was the girls. The girls were over at Smoky Valley. Tonight, Smoky Valley comes to us. And so let's go ahead. We've got plenty of time at this moment. I mean, unlike usual nights where we're rushing in to get things going, we're here. We're ready to go. So, but we've still got time. You see the time on the clock right there. So, all right. So let's go ahead and do the rundown here, or let's go ahead and get the pregame going here for us tonight. We're gonna look at the last 8 games here for. Well, let's start off with the visiting team here with the Smoky Valley Vikings. And I think it's actually, I might have the record backwards, but that's their record. Yeah, it's backwards. It's 7 wins, 11 losses, if I remember correctly. But also oh wait, no, wrong. There we go. Let me fix this here. I know I got this. There we go. That was the girls from before. There we go. 7 wins, 13 losses. There's the record. And Garrett, what stands out to you for the Vikings here coming down the stretch?
Those wins against Larned and Nickerson, those were, they had some pretty good wins there against Larned and Nickerson, and then against Pratt, a good Pratt team. So even though their record doesn't look like they've been really good, they've been decent all year. So Smoky Valley is going to be a tough game tonight.
And now, let's take a look at our guys here. Down the stretch for them, this is what their record looks like. 15 wins, 5 losses. And man, from the looks of it here, they've had a good run because they've had tough teams here. And in those last 5 games, come away with 4 victories. I mean, that's got to feel good for the guys, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that Hillsboro game was a tough game for them. Unfortunately, came away with a loss. And then that Hesston game, that was a good game. Just we couldn't hit shots down the stretch. The guys went cold there when it mattered most. Because we had opportunities to beat Hesston, and we just couldn't capitalize on them. But then we rebounded against Sedgwick and got a really good win against Sedgwick coming into Sub-State.
So, yeah, coming into Sub-State, this is the first round. This is at least the third straight time that the guys are hosting the first round at the very least of Sub-State. Because 2 years ago we had the entirety of Sub-State was right here in Haven, Kansas. Last year the guys were high enough ranked. They hosted the first round. The girls were high enough ranked. They also hosted their first round. Weirdly enough, it was against Smoky Valley.
Yep.
And then tonight, this year split the difference here. Smoky Valley. The girls went to Smoky Valley. And a bit of a surprise on a couple fronts because the game had to be a little bit longer. But doesn't matter how long it took, the girls came out with the victory there, and so they'll be playing Thursday night against Halstead. You were there last night. Thoughts on last night's game?
Well, it started out strangely, definitely a first with the accidental fire, but the girls ended up rebounding after that. After the about 45 minute to an hour delay, and came out strong and ended up coming out of Smoky Valley with the victory.
Would you say that that fire lit a fire in their hearts?
I think it did. I think it definitely lit a fire in them, and they were able to come back out after the delay and come out firing.
Oh man. So, yeah, tonight, big game tonight, not games, just one stream tonight, and it's all right here. We've got a lot going on here for at least this hour and a half. We're gonna have a tribute to the football team at halftime, both here live in person and on the stream as well. We are also. Let's see. We are also planning on having a student section. I think that's the rumor tonight. They've been giving out tickets and not giving out, selling tickets to the students here these last couple of days. So that's another big thing. And you know what? School spirit has been big. It's been running rampant these last few days because also Saturday they had a bonfire. Sorry, I said that incorrectly. A bonfire. So those were Dr. Moore's words, not mine. So a lot of big things happening, and Sub-State's always big here at Haven, Kansas, where it's a town, it's a district that lives, breathes, eats, drinks basketball. They love it here.
Yeah, basketball is probably the biggest sport in Haven because both the guys and the girls have been really good the past 30 years and even longer than that.
All right, we've got just about 3.5 minutes here left to go before the start of the game here. Of course, we're gonna when the PA announcer has it and the band has it for the national anthem, we'll give it to them. But it's big match time, and we're all set to go. So, all right, we're gonna give way for the moment here. Enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium.
This time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hands as the Wildcat Pride Pet Band, under the direction of Joel Montez, honors America with playing our national anthem. And now as we start the tonight's game, starting with the Smoky Valley Vikings. The 6'3" senior, number 15, Jim Lewis. 5'11" senior, number 22, Todd Miller. 5'11" senior, number 24, Ryan Miller. The 6'3" junior, number 25, Haven Wildcats. The 5'10" senior, number 33, Grant People. Vikings coached by Chris Snyder, assistant coach Alan Hunter, and Michael Ryan. And now for your Haven Wildcats, the 6'1" senior, number 3, Skyler Singleton.
Everybody, here we go for the last time right here in Wildcat Gymnasium. Say it out loud right here with me. It's game time. Your Haven Wildcats will go up against the Smoky Valley Vikings. Alrighty, I'm ready. I hope you guys are also ready. We're about set to begin here, right now on the Wildcat Network. Alright guys, here we go, and the game's now just getting started here as the Vikings have it, but let's go ahead and give you guys the starting five here for the Wildcats. We have got number 3, Skylar Singleton, number 5, Manaya Yoda, number 11, Darby Roper, number 15, Zane Jackwers, and number 50, Hunter Hunkalicious Barlow. Garrett, what do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a good one. We played them just a couple weeks ago, and Haven struggled in the beginning, but they got their rhythm going and were able to dominate Smoky Valley the rest of the game. So I think this is going to be a very good matchup.
And I believe that was Haven Lysell Stewart, as we called him last time here. He went out of bounds there, so that's a turnover. Quick turnover for the Vikings now. Here we go. Darby Roper, he has the ball. He gives it over to Benaiah Yoder. Yoder now down to Hunter Barlow, but it is a kick ball. Goes in the way of the Wildcats. They'll continue to retain possession. Man, things that you say when you're not paying attention to what you're saying, I guess. Hunter Barlow goes up after accepting the pass. Misses on the shot, though. Recovered by Lysell. All right, we're still at zeros right now. Just about a minute into this game here. And Smoky Valley Vikings right now, they're passing it around. And yes, you can see definitely a really, really big student section here, especially compared to as of late. They're all the way over there in that top corner. All right, number 24, Ryan Helene, he passes it, gives it over to number 15, Jake Lucas. Now it's back over to Helene. Helene, he's going to reset. No, he passes it over to number 22, Ty Miller. Now it's back over to Ryan Helene. Now it's Miller. He's got it. Back to Helene, and now they're passing it around. It's number 33, Brant Havel. Helene, he drives. He shoots it. Misses on the shot, and it is recovered by Benaiah Yoder. Darby Roper, he'll drive the ball now. Gives it over to Hunter Barlow. Barlow back over to St. Jacques, and that's the first 2 points of the game. And it goes for the Wildcats as St. Jacques gets that basket to fall in.
And that was a good find underneath there by Hunter Barlow to find Zane open for the layup.
Helene has it. He passes it. Oh, and now it's Hibble, and he does lose it. Darby Roper has it. It's a steal. 3-on-2 situation, but it is picked up by Lysell Stewart. Ryan Helene, he's got the ball now for the Vikings here. Now it's Ty Miller back over to Helene. Passing it down all the way over to number 15. Open three-pointer there. Miss on the shot, and it is recovered by Hunter Barlow. Okay, the Wildcats, they've got it on the miss here. It's Hunter Barlow. Now it's over to Skylar Shingleton. Shingleton here. Now Roper, and now Yoder. Wildcats passing it around the perimeter, trying to see if they can get a shot here. Oh, Benaiah Yoder almost loses it. And that one does get tipped and batted away, and it is last touch by Smoky Valley as that one falls out of bounds.
And Dalton Schrog will check into the game for the Wildcats, and Hunter Barlow will go to the bench.
Dalton Schrog, number 13. The pride of Pretty Prairie. And then I believe that there was also a switch out there for the Vikings as well. All right, Wildcats now, they have the ball. It is St. Jacques drives, and a sweet, sweet layup as that one falls in. 4-0 Wildcats.
And Zane off to a hot start just like he normally is with the first 4 points for the Wildcats.
Now he's going to be one of the players to watch tonight, wouldn't you say?
Yes, if you're Smoky Valley defensively, you got to know where Zane is on the court at all times, especially when he's behind that three-point line, because he can catch fire in a hurry.
Oh, that one almost gets out of Cade Blanchett's hands. It is tossed up here by number 3. Misses the shot. That one gets ping-ponged around, but it is picked up by Skylar Shingleton, and now Darby Roper, he's got it. He'll direct traffic. St. Jacques now over to Shingleton. Benaiah Yoder now. And now it's back over to Darby Roper. Roper tries to drive it, gives it over to St. Jacques. St. Jacques for 3!
Bang! St. Jacques for 3!
And the crowd comes alive on that three-pointer. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's back. The Olays have made their proud return, and Benaiah Yoder takes the steal one-on-one. Goes up. Then misses on the shot, but it's picked up by Dalton Schrog, and he gets a beautiful bucket to fall in. Timeout called by Smoky Valley.
Haven off to the fast 9-0 start. thanks to 7 points from Zane Jackwis.
Oh man, that was big there, and that's a big lead right now for the Wildcats, and that's what you want to start off, isn't that right, Garrett?
Yes, if you're Haven, you couldn't have pictured a better start to this game. And that student section is, I think, helping Haven a lot. They're providing a lot of noise for Haven defensively when they're on defense and distracting Smoky Valley. So it's good to see a big student section back in the gym again. And this is the loudest it's been in here in probably about a year.
Oh yeah, especially all season, this season too. So, all right, you had a good chance there to see the student section from the sideline camera. That's been a big thing this year. A lot of people have loved it. And a double dribble called there, and that's going to be a turnover here for Smoky Valley. How big of a story do you think turnovers are going to be tonight?
They're going to be a big part in this game because Smoky Valley has already turned it over a couple times, which has led it to a couple fast break points for Haven.
Almost a turnover there, but Dalton Schrock goes up. Ooh, physical play. In the end, they said that it went out of bounds there. I don't know, but then again, I'm not the referee. Smoky Valley now, they're on a deficit here, 9-0. Oh, and that one's almost stolen away. They said it was last touched by Smoky Valley. Wildcats will come up with the ball there. I tell you what, we're going to say this a lot. This game's got big game written all over it, and you can feel it in the atmosphere right here. Dalton Shrug up and in. He gets that one to fall in.
And a good find there by Darby Roper to find Dalton Shrug underneath the basket for the layup.
Wildcats now 11 points here. The only 11 points in the game. Oh, and Darby Roper will get called for the reach-in. But yeah, this is big game feel because you can feel it in the stadium or in the gymnasium with that student section right over there. We're going to call upon them here throughout the night.
And there's a few alumni students in here tonight. A couple former Wildcat men basketball players, Peyton Paramore and Mario Quintero, are here tonight. And Mario played in this game just last year, so it's got to be a weird feeling not to be playing in it this year. And then Peyton has played in a sub-state home game before in his high school career, so.
And there's the first points for the Smoky Valley Vikings here, and that is a three-pointer. I believe that was number 3, Lucas Apel. Javon Miller, he's got it for the Wildcats. Gives it over to Dalton Shrug. Shrug. Oh my goodness, right now Dalton Shrug from the post. He's got the hot hand going at the moment.
He's got 6 quick points, and he's playing some of the best basketball that he's played so far this season.
Quick shot here. The Vikings do not get that one to go in. It's Haven Lysell that got it, and he'll get fouled. Foul is on the floor. No, he's the one that commits the foul, I believe.
I think they called it jump ball there.
Fair enough.
And DJ Miller and Benaiah Yoder will check back into the game, or DJ will check into the game for the first time, and Benaiah will check back into the game for the Wildcats.
Things happen so fast that sometimes sometimes I just miss them, so. All right. DJ Miller over to Benaiah Yoder for 3.
Bang! Benaiah Yoder from downtown!
Second three-pointer on the night for the Wildcats, and that one comes from the fall homecoming king, Benaiah Yoder. That one's tipped away by DJ Miller.
And that's a 10-second violation. Smoky Valley couldn't get it across the half-court line in time, and that will be a Smoky Valley turnover.
And 58.5 seconds left to go in this one here. And the Wildcats are just They've had their foot on the gas, pushed it all the way to the floorboard, and haven't let go. Oh, that one goes out of bounds, and they say it was the last touch by Benaiah Yoder. Good bit of camaraderie there between Benaiah and DJ.
And number 15, Jake Lucas, and number 24, Ryan Heline will check back into the game for the Smoky Valley Vikings.
Jake Lucas will inbound it, and he gives it over to number 33, Brent Hebel. Now it's Helene who's got it. Ty Miller back over to Helene. Pass all the way down to Lucas, and he goes for the three, misses on the shot though. A little over 30 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. And now it's Ryan Helene, he's got it. Passes it down. Oh, and a mid-range jumper, miss on the shot, foul called.
And that foul will go against number 13, Dalton Schrog, and that's the first personal on him. And the second team foul for Haven.
Helene passes it in, and it's a quick three-pointer, miss on the shot there by number 22, Ty Miller. The Wildcats have it with 10 seconds left to go in this quarter. Javon Miller goes up, and he gets called while going up to the hoop. He'll go to the line and shoot two with 2.9 left to go.
And that last foul was on number 24, Ryan Helene, his first, and the first on Smoky Valley.
The first one was a miss. He gets the second one to fall in though. Splits the two free throws. Quick pass, quick shot, nothing going there. And the clock strikes zeros for the first time tonight. Your Haven Wildcats come out of the opening quarter with a 17-3 lead. Garrett, what'd you think of that first quarter?
Very energetic first quarter. Haven came out of the gate firing on all cylinders, the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. They forced a lot of Smoky Valley turnovers, which led to them getting some easy fast break points. And they were able to hit a few threes in that first quarter to extend their lead. So they played really well in that first quarter.
Dalton Schrog's been the big man in the post tonight. He's got 6 points. I think he's got 6 points.
Yeah, he's got 6 points. And then Zane has 7, so Dalton and Zane have the hot hand for Haven right now.
We told you, big game tonight. All right, second quarter is about to get started here. Seeing the cheerleaders and the student section, first time in a while for the student section. We welcome them back with open arms. Hutchinson's not that far away. Hesston's a little bit further. All right, the Vikings will now, they have it. They have possession here, start of the second quarter now. Passing it around at the moment here. Oh, and that's stripped away by Benaiah, but that is instantly passed away as well.
I think Benaiah thought he had someone deep, and he did not.
Maybe one of those moments where you got a little confused if you were away or home, because the Wildcats, they have black away jerseys. Passing it around at the moment, Ty Miller, he's got it. Now it's over to Ryan Helene. And he's trying to get orders to go around. I think there's a bit of a communication issue at this moment.
Smoky Valley's having trouble passing the ball around.
They almost lost that one, but now it's over to to Lysell. Lysell gets fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line and shoot too.
And that foul was on Skylar Shingleton, his first and the third team foul on Haven.
And he misses on the first attempt. And he goes for an offer on that one. Wildcats have the ball on the rebound, but Yoder, he's got it. Now it's over to Skylar Shingleton. Shingleton passes it over to Zane Jackwes. All the way across to Darby Roper. Roper passes it over to Hunter Barlow. Foul called. And they say it's a charge. And Hunter not agreeing with that one. And those 50-50 plays, they can, like one side can agree with it, and the other side will disagree with it.
It's hard to tell what actually happened. I mean, because we're a little far away, so it's hard to tell if that was actually an offensive foul or not.
And I believe it has to do with the defender's foot movements at the point of contact, does it not?
Yes, if the defender's stationary, then it'll be called a charge. But if he's moving, most of the times it'll be called a blocking foul.
Vikings, they've got it. It's Ryan Helene. Ty Miller back over to Helene. They're passing it around. The Wildcats just putting on the pressure in the perimeter here. Helene, jumps up, misses on the shot. It is Lysell. Block! Lysell picks it up, and he'll go and get the two-pointer to fall in. And Hunter Barlow, he's got the shot. Foul called, though, and he'll go to the line. Hunkalicious will shoot two at the free throw stripe.
And Hunter went up strong with that one. He was going to make sure he was going to the line this time.
And he misses on the first shot.
And that's kind of a rare sight for Hunter. Usually he's a really good free throw shooter.
He gets the second one to fall in, splits the two free throws. And a timeout is called here.
I think a technical was called on Hunter Barlow.
My apologies. I saw the T. I thought timeout, but what would the technical be here for that one?
I don't know, mate. I think he might have said something that the official just didn't like to hear, so they teed Hunter up, which is now his second foul and the 15th foul in Haven, so Hunter's going to have to sit for probably the rest of this half so he doesn't pick up three before a half.
And that one rattles in.
I believe that's number 15, Jake Lucas, shooting the two technical free throws.
And he misses on the second, and you are right. His stance was in a way that we couldn't see the number two clearly, so.
And Brant Seip checked in for Hunter Barlow.
At this stage in the game, at this stage in the season, you got to be able to keep your cool.
Yeah, you can't have plays like that. You can't have a technical foul.
Wildcats right now still holding on to a 12-point advantage here. Ryan Helene, he's got it. Pressure is on here right now. And that one was batted, but it was kept by the Vikings. Now they drive, and now it's back over to Helene. He'll go for three. Misses on the shot. And it is picked up by Skylar Shingleton. Wonderful rebound there. I believe it was Brant Seip who had the tip in the end there. He's got the ball after that was tipped. Skylar Shingleton will reset it. Now he gives it over to Benai Yoder. 5 minutes left to go in this first half here. Skylar Shingleton. Grant Sight now. Looking, trying to see who he can pass it to, and he gives it over to Darby Roper. Roper drives some more, goes to the bucket. And a beautiful layup. Long distance layup, but a beautiful one nonetheless.
And Darby's just doing what he's done all season. And he's so crafty when he gets within 3 feet of the basket.
All right, we've been feeling earthquakes over in the South Central Kansas region for the last couple of weeks. Gymnasium's been rattling here. I think they're feeling that on the Richter scale. And a foul was called there. All right, 5 fouls right now for the Wildcats, 2 for the Vikings here, but the Wildcats right now still having a 14-point lead here. Benaya Yoder. Now it's over to Darby Roper. Roper goes up.
And one opportunity for Darby Roper.
I swear the man's made out of rubber. I don't know what that maneuver was, but the ball fell in and he'll go to the line and shoot an extra one.
I'm going to try to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And he does, and it's now a commanding lead by the Wildcats. One more bucket, and they could be looking at a 20-point lead this early in the game. Helene, he's got it, he's driving. And a reach-in foul called.
And that foul will go against number 5, Benaya Yoder. And that's his first and the 16th foul on Haven.
We had a bit of an issue with the scoreboard for a second. We tried to keep things in sync with the scoreboard on in the gymnasium, and at one point I think they put the free throw in. So my apology on that one. All right, the Wildcats have it. 3:30 left to go, or less than 3:30 here. Darby Roper goes up, and that one does not fall in for him. That one, well, they say it was last touched by the Wildcats there, as that one rolled out of bounds.
And that, we saw another rare sight there as Darby got to the basket, but was just unable to finish there, which is really rare for Darby. And Smoky Valley will call a 30-second timeout.
And that's their second timeout, and then, well, not just in the half, but also in the game, or not just in the game, but also in the half. Right now, Wildcats are running away with this one. If you are, if you're Lonnie Paramore, what are you telling your boys at the moment?
Just to not go too fast, not get caught up in the moment, because once you start going too fast, you'll start turning the ball over, which will cause problems for you later in this game. So he's probably just telling them to calm down and just let the game come naturally to them like they've done all season.
And if you're Smoky Valley, what's got to be the mindset at the moment?
Less turnovers. They've turned the ball over too many times, which has led to easy points for Haven, and they've allowed Haven to hit a few threes, which has also not helped Smoky Valley.
Smoky Valley now, they've got it. Here it's Helene. He's double teamed. He sends it all the way over to number 3. He goes for the jumper, misses on the shot there. And it's Darby Roper who comes up with the rebound. Benaya Yoder, he's got it at the corner. He gives it over to Skylar Shingleton. Shingleton Sends it all the way to the other corner for three. No shot, though. And
I think they called an illegal screen, I think. Yes, an illegal screen on Brandt, which will be his first and the 17th foul on Haven. And Javon Miller will check into the game for Skylar Shingleton.
Brant Seif is not usually the guy who commits the fouls. He's usually the guy that draws them. So a rare thing right there with Brant Seif. Helene now, he's got it. Oh, and that one goes out of bounds. They say it was last touched by the Wildcats.
I think that was last touch by Darby. He was coming around behind Helene, and Helene just didn't see him, and Darby just poked it out of bounds there.
Inbound pass, and now it's all the way over to Apel. Now it's Helene. Thought about the three, thinks twice. Oh, and he got caught in no man's land, and that one just gets sailing away. Backcourt violation, and the Wildcats will benefit off the turnover. Javon Miller, he's got the ball on the inbound. Now it's Benai Yoder. Back over to Javon Miller. Darby Roper. Oh, and that was a little too tall for Javon Miller. And a quick, fast break, 2 points here for the Smoky Valley Vikings. St. Jacques over to Brant Seif. And he got 2 chances off of that, but the foul is called. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2.
And there's him drawing the foul like you were just talking about a few moments ago.
And he misses on the first attempt.
And Zeke Croft will check into the game for number 5, Benai Yoder.
And Brant Seif keeping it consistent with all the free throw opportunities here. Splits the 2. Helene here, he passes it over to number 3, Apel. Now it is Helene once again. Passing it, Helene up for the 3, misses on the shot. It is rebounded there by Hable, and now Darby Roper comes up with the rebound. Brant Seif, he goes up, and he'll sink 2 points. And it was clean, it was beautiful, it was well done, well orchestrated. Good 2 points here as the Wildcats now see an 18-point lead at the moment.
Yes, that was a good post move by Brant, something that he's worked on in practice all year, is getting better at those post moves.
And an open 3 there, missed by number 22, Ty Miller. He's got it back, now it's Helene who's got it. Lucas Apel. Now it's, I believe that was 33. I looked down, Brant Hable. And now the Wildcats, they have it. 40 seconds left here in this first half. Oh, and that bounced off of one of the Vikings here as Javon Miller tried to get the pass off. It will be Wildcats basketball with 35 seconds left. St. Jacques receives the inbound. He's double teamed. Something that you have to do if you're the defense, though, because he will shoot it from the perimeter, hand in his face or not.
Now Zane will shoot it whether you're 3 feet from him or a centimeter from him. He'll shoot it regardless.
Wildcats holding it, seeing if they can get the last shot of the half here. And the countdown is on. Brant Seif goes up, and he gets the beautiful layup to fall in. And the Wildcats will go to the locker room with a 20-point advantage. It's 28-8. Right here, opening night for Sub-State for the guys. And that was a beautiful first half. What'd you think, Garrett?
That was a very energetic first half. Haven did pretty much everything right there. They had they didn't have very many turnovers. They shot the ball really well, and they played excellent defense there. They just got to continue that in the second half if they want to move on to Friday night.
All right. Well, yeah, well, you know, okay. So right now we've got the football players. They're being honored here. So yeah, we'll give them a chance here to get that set up here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the scoreboard for the moment. Let that you know, we'll let that reset here. So in case you're not able to hear it, I've got it over here. But let's let the adulation and congratulations sink in.
Darby Roper, Hunter Barlow, Nathan Schmidt, Skylar Singleton, Gage Doohan, Trey Yoder, Keith Luke, and Hunter Galloway earned all CDL honors, 2A District All District 5 honors, and 2A All State honors. A special congratulations goes out to Darby Roper for being named the 2A Defensive Player of the Year, and also being selected for the 2021 Kansas Shrine Bowl. The season's highlight video can be found on tonight's live stream archive. Again, congratulations to the 2020 Haven Wildcat football team.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we too here at the Wildcat Network would like to congratulate the Haven High School football team on a historic 2020 season. Finishing with an 8-3 record, they recorded the most wins since 1966. They were the district champions for the first time since 1993 and recorded their first win in the postseason since 1976. We would like to thank you guys for watching them on here, and we would also like you guys to take a look back at some of the highlights from the 2020 season.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following Booster Club sponsors: All Pro Plumbing, Farmers Cooperative, First National Bank of Hutchinson, Gambino's Pizza, King Solar, Kraft Electric, SRES, Wells Fencing Incorporated, Yoder Engineered Structures, and Yoder Meats.
What's been a wonderful basketball season. It's been cold. Well, wonderful basketball season in the fact that we've seen some highs and, yeah, we've seen a few lows. We got to see some snow. But it's springtime, baby, and we're about ready to get things grooving once again when it comes to the sub-state game. Let me get this back, and there we go. A little bit of the band right now here as they get you guys set and ready to go for the third quarter. All right. Man, you know, it's never really like, you know, this early in the broadcast where we're sitting halfway through here. But we've got 8 minutes left to go, or we've got 16 minutes left to go. And the start of the second half is now underway. Garrett, what do the Wildcats have to do tonight in this second half to be able to keep the W here, get the W?
Just do what they did all that first half. Apply pressure defensively like they did a lot in the first half to Smoky Valley's offense, and just force Smoky Valley into bad shots and to turnovers.
And Smoky Valley, they've been struggling here. What do you think they need to do to kind of turn things around?
They need to limit their turnovers, and there's one right there, but they need to limit their turnovers, and they've just got to find better shot selections because some of their shot selections in the first half weren't so great.
Turnovers may be key. Applying pressure is also going to be key as well. All right. Darby Roper, he's got it at the moment. Now it's Benaiah Yoder. Yoder, he passes it over to St. Jacquez. Jacquez now, he gives it over to Hunter Barlow. Barlow looking for help. Roper now, he drives, gives it back over to Barlow. Goes up, misses on the shot though. Ryan Helene, he's got the ball. And now it is all the way over to number 15. Now back over to Helene, and now it is Ty Miller who's got it. He sends it all the way back to the corner. Now it's right back to Miller. And that one gets tipped, and they say it was last touched by, I believe, number 15, Jake Lucas, so the Wildcats will have the ball. Darby Roper's got it, and he'll walk it across the stripe here. Now it's Skylar Shingleton. Now it's St. Jacquez for three. And he misses on the shot. Oh, and they almost saved it. Jump ball called, though. And the possession arrow points in Smoky Valley's favor, so they'll have the ball. Passing it back and forth. They don't have forever. They already had a violation, a 10-second violation earlier. Havel, pressure from the defense. Now Lysell, and he'll go up. The ball kisses the glass and it goes in, and it brings the difference between the two teams back down to 18. Skylar Shingleton, easy three, and misses on the shot. And that one went out of bounds, and it was last touched by number 22, Ty Miller. And I think it happened just as he was spinning around to try to save the ball.
And good pressure there by Benai to not let him be able to just save that easily.
Benai Yoder, he's got it. He'll go up for the shot, misses on it. And it's now the Vikings who have it. Helene, he passes it over to Miller. Miller looking. And it's reset to Helene. Oh, and that's a steal. Breakaway!
Oh, and Zane tried to dunk it and just could not, was not able to finish. I don't think he had the right footing. He just didn't get his footing right.
And if there was ever a time to do it, that was the time. And I think we were pretty close to having our first dunk right here on the live stream.
And he's, I think, having a conversation with the ref down there about it. They're laughing about it.
Lighthearted moments there. And a bit of confusion. I think some substitutes came in without authorization there, and a timeout is called. And I believe that was a timeout by Coach Paramore. Man, that would have been something nice to see, you know, a nice dunk there by St. Jacques.
Yeah, that really would have gotten this crowd rocking if he was able to finish that dunk.
And a quick look here at the home side here with the cheerleaders.
And just a quick shout out to them. They've done amazing all season, even especially in the beginning of the season when no fans were allowed in there. They still brought the energy. And I know it's pretty hard to cheer with no fans in here, but they were able to do it. So shout out to them.
And they got the shout out on the PA as well. So yeah, it's been an interesting year, but you know, we're getting close to the end of the school year here, and hopefully by the time the summer comes around, we'll start to see full stadiums and full stands once again. Darby Roper, and not just in high school settings, in every setting. St. Jacques for three.
Oh, and that one rattles in and out for Zane.
He's had a couple close calls on some spectacular shots there. Maybe he'll get one on the next one. All the way over to Darby Roper. He'll drive, gives it over to St. Jacques, but a foul is called.
And that foul will go against Darby Roper, and it will be an offensive foul.
And that's the first one for the Wildcats in this half.
And that was Darby's second personal of the game.
Nobody on the floor in foul trouble, but we're still early in the second half. And whoa! Hold on, boys. Haven High School won't have a Wildcat wrestling team until next year.
And that's a good, strong rebound try by Dalton, and was able to secure the jump ball.
Darby Roper, and now it's over to Skylar Shingleton, and now it's back to Roper. He passes it over to Kraft. Roper. Jacques, shrug, up, miss. Jacques, almost got the putback. And it is recovered by Lysell, but it was a jump ball.
And we saw another one of Zane's shots just rattle in and out.
He had the hot hand earlier in the game. Maybe that halftime there cooled him down a little bit. Hopefully he'll get warmed back up. That one went out of bounds, and the Wildcats will have the ball.
and number 10, Javon Miller, and number 23, DJ Miller will check into the game for Skylar Shingleton and Zane Jacquez.
Darby Roper, he's got it. He had the accolades during halftime. He'll be playing in the Shrine Bowl in the summer.
And hopefully we're able to go and support him, because I know if fans are able to go to that game, Haven will be out in full support for Darby in that game.
For sure, the future Dragon.
Especially since it's played in Hutch. Bang! Darby Roper from downtown!
That was unexpected, but a beautiful play nonetheless, and the Wildcats have a 21-point lead at the moment.
And Darby's not known for his three-point shooting, but he will pull it if he's open like he just was there.
Lucas Apple, now it's over to number 11, Jalen Elseth now. They pass it around here, and that one was tipped. It's picked up by Zeke Kraft. Now it's over to Darby Roper. Roper drives, passes it over to Miller. Javon, and a miss on the shot. Jake Lucas. Now Lucas Apple. And the shot was missed. It's picked up by Darby Roper. Quick run around, Javon Miller. Ooh, wonderful pass, and it's a foul as Dalton Schrog tried to go up. He'll go to the line, and he'll shoot two.
And that foul was on number 15, Jake Lucas, his first of the game, and the first team foul for Smoky Valley.
First one was a miss for Dalton Schrog. And he goes over on that one. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Oh, and that one gets, I was about to say that one gets picked up by the Wildcats, but Dalton wasn't able to get good control, and it went out of bounds. The Vikings with the chance here right now to get it back to under 20. Passing it around, it's Helene who has it. Now it's Hable. Brian Helene goes up, misses on the shot, picked up by Javon Miller, and a jump ball situation. And since the last one went in Smoky Valley's favor, this one will be Haven's basketball. Javon Miller, he's got it. If you're wondering what that sound is, that's the student section once again. We'll let you listen in on the gym here for the moment. That one, and that one's stolen here on the other side. Javon Miller now over to Dalton Schrog, up, and it's a miss, but he got fouled he got fouled going up. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot another 2 free throws. I don't know which student section. Oh, now I see it. You've got a student section. Oh, here. First one falls in. You got a student section that's. I think they've got some makeshift cones over here. And the second one falls in here. 33-10 at this moment. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Vikings, they receive the inbound here. It is number 15, Jake Lucas. He's got it back from Helene. Now it's back over to Helene. Now it's Ty Miller. Miller passes it back to Helene. Now Lucas. Lucas drives. Stolen away by Benaiah Yoder. And now it's Javon Miller with 10 seconds. He drives, gives it over to Hunter Barlow. Hunter Barlow goes up, gets 2 points to fall in. And your Haven Wildcats have a 25-point lead to go into the fourth quarter. It's 35-10. Garrett, what were your thoughts on that third quarter?
Haven came out struggling a little bit at the beginning of the third quarter, but then they found their rhythm and started to hit their shots again like they did at the beginning of the game.
Some wonderful and groovy music here by the band. Let's go ahead and feature them for a little bit. Give them a little bit of a feature here on the Wildcat Network. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Thank you guys for jumping on board here. We've got the sideline camera so that way we can show off the band, the cheer, and the student section. And as of right now, we've got 154 people watching tonight's game. We thank you guys for tuning in. We also like to thank Lisa Verithaler for the wonderful comment there. So thank you guys. All right, fourth quarter underway here, and the turnover there. 35-10 right now. And if you're Smoky Valley, you don't want that deficit to grow any bigger, do you?
No, they can't afford it. They can't afford to let that deficit get any bigger.
That one goes for 3, and that one was Vincent Pickering who got that triple to fall in. Wildcats. I mean, the game's not over. They're not thinking about it. But as a fan of the Wildcats, you've got to be thinking about what's coming up next for them, because they'll be playing on Friday night. The rest of the sub-state tournament will be over in Hesston. Lysell goes up and that one. Physical play by Hunter Barlow. I don't think he was happy that he was called on that one.
And that will be Hunter's third foul of the game, and only the second team foul for Haven.
And that one falls in for Haven Lysell. Missed the initial bucket on that one, so it is 35-16. 19-point advantage for the Wildcats as they have the ball. Darby Roper. He gives it over to Benaiah Yoder. Now it's Skylar, now it's over to Darby. Darby drives, goes up, passes. Now it's Benaiah Yoder, misses on the shot. That one gets recovered by Hunter Barlow, and it is reset by Skylar Shingleton. Darby Roper drives once again. He'll go up. And they call foul on Darby Roper. And Paramore is not happy with that call. Oh, and Haven Lysell loses it, and it's Haven's Benaiah Yoder that picks it up. Now it's Darby Roper. He drives, and they say that he was fouled.
And that foul was on number 23, Vincent Pickering. And Brent Sipe will check into the game, and Hunter Barlow will head to the bench.
Skylar Shingleton, he's got it on the inbound. Zane Jackwes, now it's over to Benaiah Yoder, now Brant Sipe. Sipe over to Shingleton. Jackwes for three, misses on that one, and he hasn't had one go in for a little bit, but you know, if it does go in, this place will light up. That three-pointer was a miss. Brant Sipe, ooh, and he got it, but it fell into the hands eventually of Haven Lysell. Oh, and it's stolen away. Benaiah Yoder, one-on-one, and a beautiful play by Benaiah Yoder. 37-16 here. Back to a 21-point ball game. And less than 5 minutes left to go. And a foul is called there, and I believe that one was on Skylar Shingleton.
And that's Skylar's second of the game and the 14th foul for Haven.
Oh, and Darby Roper, he does steal it. Now the Wildcats on a 2-on-2, and they'll slow it down. Darby Roper, he's going to drive it, goes up. And what was that?
He was fired up after that basket. He said, count it.
We've said many a times that this man is not a planet Earth. We're glad that he's with us. And he gets 3 points the old-fashioned way.
He's a nightmare for other teams to guard because he's so shifty and so crafty when he gets close to the basket.
And a foul called here.
And that foul was on number 20, Brant Sipe. That's his second, and the 15th foul for Haven.
And while we have the time for the moment here, from the looks of it, I don't want to jinx anything because there's still 4.5 minutes left to go. But you know, tonight's game is going to be, the winner of tonight's game will go on and play in the second round. That will be over in Hesston. The girls won last night, and they're going to go over to Hesston. They'll play on Thursday. The winner of tonight's game will play on Friday night. And I believe the Swathers might have Substate on their YouTube channel. Either way, you know, keep an eye on the bulletin and the Haven Facebook page for more information. That one does not go in here for the Smoky Valley Vikings. Quick foul though.
And that foul was on number 22, Ty Miller. And that's his first. And Nathan Schmidt will check into the game for the Wildcats. And Skylar Shingleton gets a standing ovation here, as he should.
And there's a sign over there. Let's see. Oh, McGuire's putting it down. Oh, yeah, now keep that up there because, and then she turned it around. I think it was Skylar's birthday. That's what the sign says. Now
Yes.
it just says "just win it."
Yes, today is Skylar's birthday, and yesterday was Nathan Schmidt's birthday, so happy birthday to Schmitty and to Skylar.
What a wonderful birthday present that would be if they can get the victory tonight. Oh, Darby Roper just pickpocketed number 33, Brant Habel. Unfortunately, he didn't have any more room there.
And Darby Roper will come out of the game, and he will get an ovation, as he should, because he deserves it.
Get a quick look at the bench there. All right. And the starters are all taking a rest right now. That one was stolen away here by Ryan Helene. And now it's 42 to 18, 3:20 left to go. Javon Miller, he's got it. He'll take the shot himself. Misses on that one. Just to let you know who's on the floor right now, we have, and the travel is called there. We have number 4, Nathan Schmidt, number 5, Benai Yoder, number 10, Javon Miller, number 15, Zane Jackwes, and number 20, Brant Sipe. Sipe, he's got it. He'll give it over to Yoder. Now it's over to Zane Jackwes. Now it's Brant Sipe. And looking ahead to, well, oh, there we go. Sorry. Just a lot of action going on here. Benai Yoder up. Miss on the shot. Looking ahead, though, I mean, we've got a few juniors and a few sophomores that could play big, or that could be big factors here for this Wildcat team looking forward. 3-point attempt. That one was a make for Ryan Helene. As we got about 2 minutes left here as the foul is called, who do you think's gonna step up and be the leaders of the court for next year as our seniors? We've got a lot of them on the guys' side.
We got 7 seniors.
As they, as they'll graduate, they play their last games. Who are the big names that you're looking forward to seeing next year?
Zeke Kraft and DJ Miller will definitely, I think, be key players. And other key players will be Brant Sipe and Dalton Schrog, as well as Trayton Yoder. They'll all have to step up, and I believe they will do a good job of filling these senior shoes. And it'll be hard, especially like Darby and Zane, to fill their shoes, because they're 2 really key players for Haven right now.
And a few standing ovations here for some of the players in Smoky Valley. It was a core group that's going to play some more here. They took the men's team, or the guys' team, last year to state. We'll have to wait and see what they do here for the rest of this postseason. Zeke Kraft will reset it here. Now it's Nathan Schmidt, DJ Miller, Javon Miller, back over to Kraft. Schmitty now. Now it's Javon Miller. All the way over to Brant Sipe. But he wasn't able to get control of that one. And that was a 3-pointer out of nowhere for the Vikings here. 42 to 24. And a quick substitution. And it is Trayton Yoder that is jumping in there, and you can hear the passionate fan base as soon as he got up.
Yeah, they love Trayton. Trayton's a really cool guy. He's a really cool guy once you get to know him.
I've had the opportunity to have him in some of my classes. He is a really laid back persona. but in a positive way.
And the I Believe chants have started here. And Haven will go on to play Friday, and they will play the winner of the Lions and Kingman game.
Haven right now in the bonus here, and that first shot will go in on the 1-and-1. Zeke Kraft sinks 2 of them.
And it's been fun this season getting to watch these guys play and getting to come up here and commentate their games.
It's been a great year for these guys, and for them it's not over yet. Because as you said, they're going over to Hesston, and they'll play either Lions or Kingman. We don't have the scores on that one as of right now.
And Haven will walk away out of here with a victory.
Now, if you're wondering, what happens after sub-state, well, of course it is state. Who's going to carry it, I don't know. And less than 10 seconds, no, 5 seconds though. Let's let this fan base do it here. That's it! The clock strikes zeros! Here, Haven Wildcats take home the victory! 44-26! They'll go to Hesston. They'll play Friday night. We'll all be tuned in. We'll have some people over there. Garrett, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Haven played an all-around great game. They played great offensively and defensively. They just played an all-around outstanding game.
Scoreboard shows it. You said it. They fired on all cylinders, never looked back. Those seniors, they've got something to be proud of. The student section, they've got something to be proud of. The staff, the family here at Haven, everybody's got something to be proud of, and it's only gonna continue. Friday night, they're over at Hesston. They'll have the stream over there. Garrett, it's been a pleasure all season long. I mean, we got one more game in here, and it has been an absolute pleasure. Final thoughts on the season here, because we don't know if we come back for state or not.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've loved getting to come up here and do this, and thank you for having me. It's been fun. Hopefully I can come back some more next year.
I hope so too, because I mean, it was so great having you up here. You're more than welcome to come up here at any time, even during football season if you want to. But yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of fun with you up here. I know the fans have had a lot of fun, and all that. Now, tonight, sub-state first round, the guys, they took the victory. We got to say goodbye for the rest of this season. Like I said, we don't know what we're doing after sub-state. Keep an eye on everything. Guys, it's been a pleasure. For Mallory Miller down in the sideline camp, for Joshua Quadfelter up in the main camp, Garrett Reese and myself, Paul Clements, on behalf of everybody here at USD 312, Haven High School, and Haven Public Schools in general, we thank you guys. Be safe out there. We'll see you again next time. Wildcats, they got the victory. Go Wildcats.